Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And I can't wait to see where you end up on today's leaderboard in this ranked tour event. Here we go. Let's have a nice round. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Let's get a little kick left here. Good job. We're on the green. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Ooh. And this next putt for par. And with that, we will move on to the next. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. So far, so good for this one. Setting this one up 145 yards away. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Oh, you almost got that. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Teeing it up on the third. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. 5 feet to the cup from here. You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Nothing wrong with that. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Okay, on the green safely. This putt is about 14 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, it's getting there. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. He managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, 5th hole, par 4. Oh, dear gracious. You just tattooed that one. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out and 3 strokes off the lead. Nice work. That was some good golf. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And here we go. Par 5, 6 holes ahead of us. Oh, dear. Look at that go. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. And 5 strokes off the lead. Oh, man. This for eagle. Amazing shot. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Teeing off now on the 7th. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. Okay, now this from 11 feet. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Okay, par 3, 8th hole is next. Ooh, nice draw on this one. Beautiful swing. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. I think this one's breaking to the left. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. This one's for par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And the front 9 of this one ends with a par 4. And this one's about 135 yards to go. And 4 strokes from the lead. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. 7-foot putt coming up. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. 7 under par after that hole. Teeing off here on a short par 4. Look at this. Drive in the green and got a putt for eagle coming up.
See that, man? It's all right, boy. Hit that light.
All right, this is a putt, but let's just kind of consider it an approach shot. Let's try to get this one nice and close to the cup, and hopefully we can putter in from there. This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. All right, good effort from there. Here we go. This one for birdie. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. And the 11th hole is a par 5. Tee shot's looking fairway bound. And this one's around 205 yards away. Oh my goodness. And here's a look at what you need to do to get to 9 under. And it looks like this will just move a tiny little bit to the right. And that one will drop on in for the bird. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round. Okay, next hole is the 13th, and this one's a par 3. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Decent approach there. 11 under for the round if you can sink this putt. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looking good so far. Oh yeah, getting better. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Unlucky. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Nothing wrong with that. Good amount of distance out of that bunker. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Oh, that'll do. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. And 12 under is your current score. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Oh, so close. Setting up here for your 4th shot. Oh, this has my attention. Looking very good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that one, 12 under par. Good luck here on the 16th. Great swing. Great work there. That's a great approach. Okay, 11 feet to deal with. Nicely done. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Someone's going to need to bite. Okay, out of that bunker. Well done. You got a good amount of club on that one, too. Ooh, it almost went down. And for the par, it looks like this one's breaking to the left. And the putt drops for par. Nicely done. And 13 under par is your current score. And now to number 18. This one's a par 4. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. And here's your look for a final score of 57. And as this one winds down, 14 under for you. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today. Let's climb that ladder, baby. Let's move up that leaderboard today. This ranked tour event is going to be filled with excitement. Let's get it. That's not going to work, is it? Second shot here on the first. I think this is short from the sand. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. I'll take that. Nicely played. And now this from 12 feet. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Starting today off at even par after that first hole. Good to see. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Well, that'll do for now. And from 25 feet out. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. Just a little tap needed here. And you're at even par. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Oh man, that was just striped. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. All right, solid putt. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Good shot. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. Oh, almost perfection there with the chipper. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Got some good contact on that one. You'll be all right there. Okay, here's a 24-footer. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh, come on. Okay, let's drain this and get our par. And trailing the leader by just 1 stroke after that hole. All right, nice clean swing here on the 6th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. 5 strokes off the lead. All right, let's do it. This to save par. And 1 under after that one. And now the 7th hole, we got a par 5. Good little shot there. We've got about 235 from here. Andrew, 4 strokes away from the lead. What happened there? This one's 19 feet out. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. So far, so good. All right, par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And you're 6 strokes back from our leader after that hole. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. A little wayward on that approach. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Oh my, you almost dropped that in there. And about 5 feet to go. Okay, 1 under par on your round. Okay, here we go. Par 4 here on the 9th. Looks like we're heading to the fairway here. And this one's around 175 yards out. Oh my, this might go down. Here we go, just a few more inches. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. That wind is going right to left out there. And that was a tee shot. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Good job. This one's for birdie. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. Okay, par 4 here on the 11th. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. And from 23 feet away. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Oh, that's too bad. And if this one goes, that'll be your par there. All right, moving forward. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. Here we go now on the 12th. Okay, and from the sand. This is your third shot. Three feet to go. This one's just a short putt, but I think it's going to the right. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And a heads up, we got a headwind to deal with. This one's coming around, nice little draw. That sounded good. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. Beauty of a swing there. This is about 160 to the pin. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Nice chip, fantastic. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. And you're 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Oh my goodness, that is a display of power. Okay, green is elevated. Nice stroke, we're on the green. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oof. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. That putt drops, and we are 3 under, heading down the final stretch. 16th hole is upon us here. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Oh, almost hold it out. Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Great swing. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh, too bad. Okay, 4 feet to go. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, and now we've arrived at number 18. This one's a par 4. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this. Okay, that's going to be 4 under par as this one comes to an end. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time.
Wondering how I guess. Sorry. I agree. You at least 10 under. 10 under to get in the top. Whatever.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. Okay, starting with a par 5 first hole here. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? I think this is heading to the fairway. Okay, second shot here on the first. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. Just in the green side rough here. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. A little downhill putt, right to left. Yikes, that went right by. Setting up here with a 4-foot putt. And after that first hole, we're at a very healthy, even par. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Oh, tee shot's looking good. Caught the down slope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. Okay, second shot here on the second. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 16 feet to the cup. Oh, come on, get in there. Okay, here's our par putt. You are currently sitting right at even par. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. I think this one will go left to right. Almost. Just 4 feet left on this one. And you're 1 over par currently. Okay, 4th hole, par 4. Here we go. Oh man, did you ever send that one? Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Get there. And there's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. Good job. Score's coming down to even par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Here's our 2nd shot on the 5th. And nicely done. We're back in the fairway. Oh, it's going right by the hole. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. Well, this is some fine golf personship. Putting for eagle here now. Okay, here we go. You've got this left for your eagle. Let's make it count. This one's a double breaker. Goes left, and then it goes right. Oh, so close. 7-footer here. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing.
200 tied for 6-3. There you go.
Nothing wrong with that. And this putt for the birdie. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right.
Oh.
Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Well, something went wrong there. And that will play. Thank you very much. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4. All right, let's piece out of this sand. Heading to the deep stuff here. All right, we're in the rough. It's a bad scene in this rough, too. It's a bad lie. Smart shot. Back in the fairway. Now we got a shot. Eight feet to the cup. And after that one, your score will go up to 2 under par. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Well, let's regroup. And the green's below us here as we set up this approach. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. All right, this is your 4th shot. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, let's move on. And that hole will put you up to even par. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. We're in the deep stuff here. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Oh! Well done out of that sand. Just a medium putt here. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Starting this out to the right should come back. A little too hard. And a 4-foot putt. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. Ooh, that's too bad. And you've got this putt for bogey. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching the leader here today. Final round of play. This is going to be tough. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Little play. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Nice swing onto that one. And this shot is around 170 yards away. You can get down to even par after this putt if you want. Ooh, right by. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. A little bit too firm on that one. Bit long on that one. Okay, next hole coming up. Okay, next up is the par 5 15th. Those shots are going to happen to you. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. This putt to take you down to 2 over par. Oh, this putt's about 5 feet. And now, let's see how you do on this one. Par 3, 16th hole. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. Oh, oh man. All right, you've got this for bogey. It looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. All right, bogey putt drops. 4 over par for the day. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. This shot's about 80 yards out. And this one's your 4th. Oh, robbed there. And to save par, looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, man. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops. And now for number 18, we have a par 4 on this one. Oh, that's too bad. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And for a 78 on your round. Oh! And here's an 8-footer for us. And finishing your round with a bogey on the final hole. And that'll be a
Master's hard.
And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much.
That motherfucker went like 20 miles.
See you next time.